Oh, and the wonderful fireworks take off again. How you doing, everybody? It is your old buddy Sixwheelin back at you from Ireland. Top of the morning. I won't do that. Hey, Richard Dower. How you doing? You don't have a shamrock emoji. Well, I don't either. Oh man, how's it going? Look, I found an old map I had done and just got lost. And I put stuff in the save game backup files and stuff like that. Hey, Matt, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Sanders Farms, hello, welcome, good to see you. Yeah, I haven't played this in a long time, and I had started it, and a lot of people. I'm doing pretty good, Richard. I'm doing pretty good. It's some parts of the day are good, some parts of the day not so good. So I was feeling all right. I'm not sounding great, I don't imagine, but I'm hanging in here and feeling pretty good. So I found this old Ireland map, and I thought, hey, let me get back in here and see what's going on. Now I've already been in here a little bit and sold off some equipment because what I had was quite a deal going on here. Let me get out of this thing. Oh crap! They pull this forward so I don't get stuck in the garage. Whew, there I am. Okay. So anyhow, here's the old house. You guys have seen this farm played by many people. That's this map from Lancy Boy. It was a nice one. So I started working it, and let me take you across the street here. I am going to be rediscovering what is done, what is not done, what I have, what I don't have, and etc. etc. Farming Company, how you doing? Good to see you. So I got, like I said, this adventure had started quite some time ago, and then I got sidetracked and never got back here. This is real straw here. I put this here myself. There it is. Yep. Yeah, I remember that. Remember that? I know. Yeah. And I've got a little pile because I was amazed that this thing was over here at the pigsty. So I was kind of amused and surprised and a whole bit. So I put some chaff in here and it's fertilized. I remember that. And now here's the pigsty. I never got it up and running. And I remember at the time I didn't even know what to do with this thing. I didn't even know what to do with this thing. So that's cool. I'll be taking care of that here in a little bit. But I think my primary focus at the time was cows. And I remember this was, see, that's, you can't use this, I don't believe. I know you, well, you might be able to. You can put your hand on it. We'll see. I kind of remember because there was decoration and then there was what I had brought in. Now, I used to have a harvester in here, but I just sold it a little bit ago. Yes, yes, I did. Because I instead, I guess I don't think I have traffic on. I'm not sure. Not real sure. We'll find out if I get run over. But I think I turned it off because it was just pretty aggravating, as I remember. But let's see what do we got over here. Ah, yeah. I'll just hop biscuits. Watch, 162. Watch this. Woo-hoo. There you go. And you see, you got the powdered donuts on here because I had done some liming somewhere. And we'll have to go find out which field that was. And you have another backup CPU due tomorrow. Okay, PayPal is agreed to. Oh, that's wonderful news, Richard. Man, is that great. Oh, that's wonderful. You could be streaming by the weekend. I hope so, buddy. I know you've been wanting that, and I want it for you, my friend. That's great. That is not just sort of news. That is news, and that's the kind of news we like to hear. I enjoy hearing what y'all are up to and how things are working out for you. That's been quite a deal. Richard's been going through y'all, and doggone good for you, buddy. Good for you. Let's see. So anyhow, here's the. I had a lot of Massey. It was a kind of a Massey farm thing going on. I had this here John Deere, I believe. I guess that's a plow cultivator kind of thing. I sold off some stuff. This is a cultivator. I remember that. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I just kind of like how it folds up real nice. That was my main like about it. So I was still kind of just feeling my way around here and working the fields. And I had made over at the cow barn. Now over here somewhere, where were the cows? Sheep. I don't think I did sheep yet, which is kind of silly when you're in Ireland and you don't have a sheep pasture out here yet. So as you can see, here you go again. I got to get this going. I don't even own this land yet. Yeah, you don't have to break the bank, Richard. That's for sure. That is for sure. I think you'll probably be just fine, my friend. Now over here, is this where? So this is the sheep area. Now I don't see. I haven't even done anything over here, right? No, not a thing. So let's get out of here and go over to. I gotta remember where the cows are. Is this cow? Yeah, because I see the dots over here. Here we go. So let's just land over here by one of these dots. Cause, enter. My Closs is here. See, I was using Closs before the Closs came out. Okay, Closs 5000 Xeron tractor is here, and as you can see, I had been working hard and leaving things dirty, man. Working hard and leaving it dirty. Here's more. Here's the other silage silo, and as you see, I put some chaff in there that I've been making my own chaff. And here's the old Volvo. Man, oh man, the times changed. This at one time was my favorite. It no longer is. I'll probably be selling this old buddy here, and maybe you know those are the windshield wipers, guys. Wrong spot. So anyhow, let's go over now next door, and I think I have some cows here, or maybe not. No, I never even got the cows put in. What the heck? Look at that. See, that's wild. I know I was doing a lot of prep for this and trying to get. I wanted to. Did I see the bale location mod um, on this map, or in the? Is that something new, Richard? And Matt, how you getting along, buddy? Matt, I'm my buddy Matt, y'all. Good friend of mine from my part of the country in the United States, my home state. What is this? An outhouse? Kind of looks like it, don't it? Huh. So yeah, oh yeah, I got something in here. Don't I? Hello. Open sesame. Open the door. Okay. Better put the menu up. Let's put the menu up. Look at that. Don't that look like a door should be here somewhere? Nope, no door. Huh. That's weird. On this side? Oh, that's why. It's one of these. It's a shed. No door, it's a shed. And I don't know if you can use these. I don't think you can. If I recall, that's just look, now these are mine. Yes. Okay, these are silage bales I made. Look at that. Pretty blue, right? I remember that now. And I made I got these. And these are mine. And this I believe is grass. Yeah, grass. There you go. And this I think is real. I think we can use that. Yeah. Okay. So that's all that stuff. So that is where we were, and then we had the fields that I own are da 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 7, 8, 10 over there. 17, 20. Now, see, when you play this game, everybody plays. You own these when you start the game. 45, 42, 44, 43. Pain in the butt, really. I mean, not really pain in the butt. I shouldn't say that. Just more crowded. So I don't own this anymore. I got rid of that. Instead, like I say, over here we own this. That's just grass, I guess. Might be something to look into here in a minute. And yeah, that's it, man. So that's where we were. So having said that, we're back here, and this used to be a New Holland forage harvester. Now my Russell Mash, as I've shown you all in other maps, uh, combine forage harvester. Yes, indeed. This will now make it easier to get this chaff done, man. By golly, I can just buzz around here lots easier and get this field done. I was having a heck of a time getting this stuff done. So now, hey, it'll be a breeze now with this thing. Look at that go. Look at it go. By golly. It ain't real, but it's nice. So it's real nice. We'll call it that. Yes, sir. Making chat. Right there. Here we go. And that's the way to fly. 21st century foraging. Oh, let me clean this little pocket here out. I at one time, as you can see, had a worker, because that's how these areas end up being here. You know, the collision and all, they just don't go. They only go so far. Doesn't like trees, doesn't like roads. Never has, never will. Bushes, the like, you know. Hey, John Brock, how you doing, buddy? I appreciate the like. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Hope you had a good day. John Brock, hope your day was good. Good. I'll be peeping over my shoulder here, trying to what y'all are saying over there as I go. It's getting late here on this farm, and that's as it is as I remember. So I'm so glad I remembered to pop in some backed up save games I had, because I used to have, and I've got a number. I picked up 3 of them tonight out of the backup file and put them back in here that I'm going to be revisiting and getting back to work on, especially now because I got new stuff to help me, you know, it'll make it a little bit easier to play. So we'll be doing that, and you know, it'll just be a whole lot easier for one guy to get this stuff done. Hello, Farmer Man. How you doing, my friend? Hey, bud. I'm sure sorry about put it on your video. I don't know if you saw it yet, man, but I'm sorry to hear you lost all that sugar beets, man. That blows, and that ain't easy, you know. You get hit in the pocketbook like that, and that's just not even cool. So I'm sure sorry to hear that, buddy. Man, that sucks. I wish you the best, my friend. I really do. I hated it when I heard that happen in the stream last night. I heard you say it, and I just don't like that news. You don't like to see anybody who's a real farmer losing his shirts out there. You know, it's just anywhere in America, you just or anywhere in the world, it's just not cool. So, back to the task in hand. Foraging. I was foraging this field, and I remember when I paused working on here, I had decided I would try to get this map able to play with Mr. T-Bone. I was wanting to bring Mr. T-Bone in and do a multiplay on here, and we never did get that finished up. So just didn't get it finished. So here I am back in the hauling ass truck. There you go, buddy. This is a whole lot better than having to just ride along and catch that shaft as it's spitting out that other forage harvester. They're having a hard time getting the beans out of the fields in some parts of Missouri. Man, that's no good, man. It's been crazy for farming and for anything for that matter, but for farming especially, man, it's just, I don't know how y'all do it. I have such respect for the guys who are really farming, and you know, I grew up in farm country, and it's just, doggone it, I never was a farmer or never lived on a farm, but my grandfather did farming, and so I learned some things from him, and had an aunt that had a farm, so been around farms. Had a buddy who was an employee on a dairy farm. I got to go with him once in a while growing up and watch him work, so I got to see how the dairy operations run. But like I said, just always been a fascinating thing. All the crap a farmer goes through, you know, man. And now I get to pretend like I'm doing it. And I say pretend because, you know, I'm only a figment of y'all's imagination. I'm not Farmer Man, I'm in Jersey, right next to Pennsylvania. I'm on the Jersey Shore. I don't know if you ever had seen, I'm sure you were familiar with the old MTV show, Jersey Shore. I'm in that vicinity of New Jersey where they filmed that. I'm very close to that, doggone it, that beach point there. Old Snooky and them, you know. Snooky and JWoww and the girls, you know. Well, they used to hang out here, you know. They'd come see me once in a while, but then I, you know, got to be kind of a drag. Neighbors were saying stuff, so, you know, they had to stop coming here, you know. But it was fun, you know. Fun for a little while. Yeah, that's the bunch right there, man. And they were nice, you know. I mean, they were crazy on TV and stuff, but, you know, they're pretty nice. Oh, dude, you don't know how cool that would be. You get here, I'll buy you breakfast, buddy. I'll make you breakfast, man. Shoot, I'm a good cook in the kitchen, buddy, with country kind of cooking. If you like country breakfast, which I know you do, I cook the hell out of bacon. Oh, that would be fun, man. What did I get stuck on here? It's like, yeah. Yes, sir. You ever make it? I'm just up the road from golf cart. I mean, really. Oh, absolutely. There's bacon. There's bacon. There's, a lot of farms here around uh, the southern Jersey. A lot of farms. Um, between here and the border and border of Delaware. But yeah, well, golf cart's just down the road, man. How you doing, Mr. T-Bone, buddy? You got your day finished up now? My buddy John Brockett welcoming everybody in the chat, and I thank you for that so much. Well, so happy to have you all here, man. This will be fun. Like I said, I was playing this map and it got put away because I needed room, but I didn't want to throw it away, so I just moved the save game folder to a different spot, into a backup file, and just pulled it out tonight, man, and back at it because now I got some new toys. Like I said, this thing here is just a blast. It really is. I really like this. You just forage all day with this. Yeah, Farmer Man, you ever in the neighborhood, buddy, you give me a shout. That would be something worth having on my bucket list, buddy. It really would. Yeah, isn't it cool, Mr. T-Bone? You remember this farm, Mr. T-Bone? Remember the last time I played it was when you and I were trying to figure out how to get you on here. Well, we brought you on here, but we didn't have all the gear because we didn't match up completely, so it was missing stuff. But and he's been here on this farm, but we just couldn't get it all going because some of the equipment I needed we couldn't, we didn't have. That's when we were on here together. So yeah. I know what it was. We came in here on we have a folder. Mr. T-Bone and I have a folder. When you're multiplaying with somebody like me and Mr. T-Bone do all the time, we have our own folder just for when we play together. And whenever we update that folder, we advise each other. And that's what it was. He was in here, and we had that folder loaded, and came to this farm. And now I'm on my folder, and that's why everything's here and operational, because this is what I started playing with. So anyhow, that's the end of that story, I guess. So yeah, hope you have a good day, Mr. T-Bone. That's good. I had the misfortune of some of my equipment breaking down in the middle of the night last night. My nebulizer that I use to, use some of the medicine that keeps the old lungs pumping, broke down. I woke up to take my middle of the night treatment and it wouldn't work. So I had to rile up some people and tip a driver $20 for bringing it in the middle of the night, but I got myself a new nebulizer. And but I lost quite a bit of sleep. I was up late, so I only had I don't know, 3 hours of sleep all night by the time morning came. So maybe 3.5. So I don't know. It was an interesting night, that's for sure. So then I ended up sleeping a good share of today, off and on, trying to get caught up on that. I got rested up enough to finally get up here and do this. No, buddy, I sure didn't, Mr. T-Bone. I'm sorry. Like I said, I spent the afternoon sound asleep, my friend, and that was that was the size of that, man. When well, you remember we were talking, and then my nurse came. Well, I'm sorry, not my nurse, my aide came, and got me squared away. And I was nice and refreshed, and then I was able to get some sleep. It's been that kind of day. Trying to finesse these corners. I need to just get after this. No. And yeah, that was a. I don't know how they do that, buddy. I don't know. I thought it seemed like it was going to be easy for a minute, because the way I understand working with layers, that should have worked. I'd have thought, but of course we found out it didn't. But we'll figure it out. Mr. T-Bone and I are working. Mr. T-Bone is doing most of the work. There's some things I can help with that I know a little bit about, that I'm able to contribute. But Mr. T-Bone's doing the majority of the work on the map, but he's making a map, and enjoying that, a new aspect of this stuff. But like I said, I'm not doing much of anything other than graphics stuff is more my bag. Graphics and information management, that kind of stuff. That's my bag. I might as well let this out. Yeah, we'll get it. And I'm sure we'll find somebody to help us. Whatever we can't figure out, we'll find somebody. All kind of people are always willing to help people out. One of the coolest things about this is you got all kinds of people everywhere, and bound to find somebody that knows has the information you're looking for. For sure. So this is Ireland map. This is really cool, man. I played this when it first came available on PC, back when the mod contest came out, and that's how long I've been piddling around here trying to get this thing done, or up and running. And so I've got a lot of maps. I start them, get them started, build them up, and then I never get to play them, man. So just go back and enjoy the map, enjoy what you built. So I'm hoping this is one I enjoyed doing. So I'm hoping to get this map up and running. And you guys have been watching me on the Lone Oak farm. That final prep work I'm doing on that to make that a fully operational farm, so I can stream that. I'm very anxious to see Alien Jim's Sussex map when that comes out. That's where I met my buddy, Mr. Farmer Mint. That's right, Mr. Lundegaard. Yeah, that was fun over on a console those days. And then this weekend, I'm going to be getting hooked up with Rabbit Man and Elite Farming. We are going to take a step back in time to FS17. We are going back to the Lawfuls map on console. I'm going to be playing along with those gentlemen and whoever else they round up to play along. Looking forward to that. Sometime Friday would be I believe they were talking their Friday evening, and they're over the pond there, so it'd be sometime during the day on Friday, I'm guessing, or maybe during the day on Saturday. Whichever way they end up going. But that ought to be fun. Oh yes, yeah, yeah. Well, all you gotta do is just take some good screenshots, and yeah, we'll get that worked out. Where's my truck, man? Way over there. Well, I'm not running over there. So we'll do that. There we go. Quad Track 8RX, yeah. New tractors. Hey, Farmer Min, if you're in here, have you ever met that dude, the Millennial Farmer? You ever met him? He's up by you, the way I understand it. Or not up by you. He's in a different part of the state, but isn't he? What I would refer to it just a conversation as a neighbor. Millennial Farmer. Is he somebody you've met before? Just curious. He seems to have a neat little family there. I like watching his videos too. His is not gameplay. His is the real farming videos he does. Fun to watch anyhow. I didn't know if you knew him or not. I had ever had occasion to meet him. Oh, yeah, happy Halloween. Halloween's coming up. I've been running my little Halloween stuff on my openings, but I didn't tonight because I had this opening all set from, before Halloween. For this farm, we got the Irish music, Irish bagpipes, pretty cool. But yeah, happy Halloween. Hope you all enjoy your Halloween parties and your costumes and your candy. Any leftover candy you might send my way. My doctors will then throw it away. It's already full. But we are getting a lot of chaff. Maybe I might consider now getting the rest of this for pig food. I mean, my goodness, I should have plenty of chaff. I've got chaff. I've got those 2 silos I showed you that are fermenting. Just had little bits of it in there, but my goodness, I know I've put at least 2 truckloads at 200,000 liters into this silo here. So this is the J&J silo. It's not the one that came with the map. It's a J&J silo, multi-fruit. From J&J, buddy. From our good buddy Johnny. Remember, when you need a silo, here's Johnny. And I'm really on tonight, huh? Okay, I thought I bought this. Ooh, look at the moon over there coming up. Look at that moon. An Irish moon, y'all. There you go. So, that's the least ones. And I sold my Massey because I was going to buy a new harvester that I got today. Right here. Dun dun dun. This one. Look at that. There's a pretty one. That's a nice looking Colossus. The Lexian 700. This puppy's got 626 horses. I don't think I'd need any more than that, would I? Need to up it any? Now here's the question. And don't get me wrong, but how long does this pipe need to be? You know, you got extra large, extra large, 3XL, 4XL, 7XL. Do you need a 7XL pipe? I don't know. It comes standard with an extra large pipe. I think we'll just go with that. I think I can get crawlers on here. Yeah, which I'm going to get because it's very hard to get around these this area on this map. I remember that. All right, so we got that. And then we need a header to go along with it. No, it's got its own header thing, I think, over here, right? Oh, maybe it's back there in that thing. Oh, they have the headers right here. Okay. So here we go. 12.3, 10.5, 9.0, 7560. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no. Well, yeah, I know. But see, I'd rather use my crazy cutter. I would rather use my crazy cutter. So that's what we're gonna do. And we'll just make it the right color. I got a crazy cutter. Somewhere here. There it is. And we'll get a white one. Or does it come in a cloth? Yeah, here you go. Cloth white. There you go. Shabam. That should be, there it is, store deliveries right here. Boom, look at that. Look at that. Boy, that's nice. Look at the inside of this thing. Pretty snazzy, yeah? Oh, you'll save me a candy bar? Good. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Huh, look at this. Wait a minute, am I inside this thing? Oh, yeah. I'll open this puppy up. Well, it's getting dark here, too. But the crazy cut is going to allow us to get done pretty good time here. Yeah, buddy, look at that. Oh, yeah. Crazy cutting time. Crazy cutting farm time, 1921 hours, 7:21. What that means. Yeah, might as well get some corn out of all this corn. Instead of just using it all for chaff. And maybe we can get that pig thing going on, you know? There we go. This thing cuts, the crazy cutter allows us to go along at 18 miles per hour while we're harvesting this stuff. Look at that. Boy, that's good looking machine there. Yeah, I just got this today, Mr. T-Bone. And Matt, you still in here, buddy? Oh, let me move this. Let me move this. Oh, I forgot to, dang it. Forgot to dump this and I'll dump this last little bit of chaff out of here into the silo, and I can put this on the side. And then we will get back and try to get, I'll tell you, I want to harvest that field before it gets dark. What I'm trying to do. There we go. There you go, right in the silo, J&J silo. That's right. If you want a good multi-fruit silo, use J&J today. I'm trying to help push their silo stuff here, man. All right, pull this baby up. There's a good looking one here, the Rostel Mash. There's a nice looking now forage harvester, that is. This is my Colossus Zerion 5000, remember that? There we go. Now back to the new Colossus Zerion Lexion 770 with the crazy cutter on front. Oh, come back. Missed one. If we didn't have some of this stuff, man, this is what was happening before. These fields are pretty good size. Excuse me, these fields are pretty good size, and you don't realize. And man, it just takes a long time for one person to get this done. And I don't know if y'all heard or not. Now this takes, I guess it was yesterday or the day before. I remember we got the new ability to use the follow me command in multiplayer now on PC. That's gonna be cool, Mr. T-Bone and Maddie. I don't know if Matt's still here. Look at the birds come up out of there. Those crows in there eating the corn. Oh. This is Ireland, land of Pro Gamer 2118 and Elite Farming and Terrier 930, I believe is, well, no, he's not, Terrier's not in Ireland. And I don't think Elite is either. I think they're both in Great Britain. Our good friend Pro Gamer 2118 for sure. Rabbit Man is in Britain. But we're gonna play it on the console this weekend on Lawfolds. Yeah, the Lawfolds we're gonna play. I'm getting confused now, but yeah, that's. I guess what I'm trying to get across is those guys are awesome. I like those guys, man. Rabbit Man and Elite Farming and Terrier 930, and if you haven't visited those guys, you guys really should look them up and check them out. Um, they're a lot of fun. There's excuse me. There's others that I have subscribed to. I'm there, and I will try to get them put up in here so you can find their links and stuff someday and check them out. Because uh, I think, like I say, it'd be fun to get, have a whole bunch of different kind of people in here with us doing stuff from all around the world. I think that's a cool way to go. Particularly these maps of, in areas of the world where I've never been, never had an opportunity to go to them, never will, I don't imagine. So to find, get a chance to actually learn about some of where these maps are, you actually get to learn about that part of the world. It's kind of neat. Yeah, you definitely got to do that, Mr. T-Bone. We'll get together and we got to get that folder of ours worked up. Had to finish off my cup of soup I had here. I love some tomato soup, what it is about a good old cup of tomato soup, but it's good. So how do you like this harvester, Mr. T-Bone? What do you think of that? Yeah, it's pretty neat, man. Of course, it configures the different sizes, and you saw they have the look at that. Boy, that's pretty nice. Very nice. I really like that. Oh, you know something? I just now noticed I had not looked at this feature of this thing. This holds 200,000 liters, man. No, no, oh, not on the PC. No, I didn't, Farmer Man. This is I got this baby off of modland.net. It's a pack. This is just a pack out there I found out hanging out there on modland.net, buddy. It's pretty cool. The 200,000 liter tank on this thing, and that matches up to my hauling ass truck, which is just perfect, man. My Peterbilt hauling ass truck, which also capacity is 200,000 liter capacity. So there you go, perfect team. The hauling ass truck and the new Class 77 Lexington. Get yours today. Today, 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 today. Today, today, today. I did buy the, I had the, on console, Farmer Man, I had the, what do you call it? The, oh, season pass. Yeah. So I do have it, and they finally did fix it so I could get the other two pieces. I was able to get the whole thing downloaded now. So I do have it on, it came with the season pass on console. But I figured I wasn't going to pay for it on here because, like, geez, we've been able to get Kloss mods forever. So I'm sure I've driven every kind of Kloss there is, including this brand new one that just came out yesterday. So, and you see, I got the Kloss Zerion on here, Zerion 5000. Yeah, yeah, it's too many available out there, man. I'd rather save my money and buy some, I don't know, some candy. Hey, there's Matt. Welcome back, buddy. Oh, Matt just got home from work. So you were at work earlier. There you go. Well, thank you for coming back by, buddy. Good to have you in. It looks like I'm going to actually get something done on this farm. Oh, I've got stuff done before, but this field in particular, I was just having a time getting it done all by myself. It's a big field. But tonight, as the sun is setting in Ireland, I'll be able to have this cornfield finally foraged. I foraged a bunch of it. And then the last bit here, we've come up with so far almost 35,000 liters of, well, there it is, of corn to go towards some pigs for our bacon. Farmer Men won't come visit you if you don't have bacon. That's just a matter of fact. Stock up your Mountain Dew and your bacon. You're all set. Farmer Men will come. Throw some bourbon in there, and golf cart jockey might come along with them. That's what I've been told, anyway. That's what I've been told. All right, the last corn stalk. Well, now look at this. Now, this worked out. I didn't do that on purpose, but it is pretty neat. I've been waiting a long time to get this field done. Now, wait a minute. Let me just double check this before I screw around and make a fool of myself. I'm pretty sure that's all this field. Over here, nothing hiding over here. Anything hiding back here? Nope. Yeah. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay, now this is the final corn stalk. If I could get a drum roll, which I don't have, it would be great. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the final corn stalk. Oh, well, looks like more than one right there. Ta-da! We are finished. Yay! 34,526 liters. As I, oh boy, as we fold the crazy cutter header back up and put it to bed. Pretty nice, huh? Yes, sir, pretty nice. I like that. I like that. So, we'll take this over here. To the J&J multi-fruit, J&J multi-fruit silo. Don't use the one in the game. Sell that baby and get the J&J silo today. If you do that in the next 30 minutes, we'll even throw in a set of Ginsu steak knives. So be sure and do that. Oh, there he is. Wow. Yes, somebody did say bourbon. How you doing, Golf Cart? See, I thought I'd heard that, man. You get the bacon, you get the bourbon, you get Farmer Men and Golf Cart Jockey to show up. There you go. That's awesome. That is awesome. Well, now, Matt, have you? I think you've met Golf Cart Jockey, but if not, Matt has a nice whiskey distillery business there, Golf Cart, in one of our maps, and he would love to sell you some of his bourbon. That's just great. Is it just me, or is it taking a long time to get 30-some thousand liters out of there? There we go. That's pretty cool. So there you go. There's a nice doggone looking one there. Look at that. Well, you know, stinking cloth pack. Get the free one, man. There you go. I'll get the free one, thank you. Oh, nope, that's a header. Hold the harvester up. Yeah. And that, folks. Ooh, finally. Got that doggone field done. So happy. Oh, there you go, Matt. It's great, man. Well, let me turn off the lights here. And we just hit 1 hour here on the stream. And by golly, I think that's probably going to be about it. I think I'm going to quit it there. It's been a heck of a day. Had a short night. And didn't get a lot of sleep last night. But I'll be up and around the chats because that's what happens, you know. So it sure is good to see you all. And I just want to say things have been getting again a little rough for me here, and man, do I appreciate you all coming around and sharing my streams with me and talking. It's just so much fun to have you, and I will always treasure these new uh, relationships and good times we've had here. Okay, all right, enough of that. I'm going to see you next time. As I always say, I want to thank Farmer Men. and my buddy Mr. T-Bone, and golf cart jockey, by golly, Matt Newall, John Brock, who's always a good host here in my chat, and Richard Dower, of course. Uh, just so great to have him in here. Uh, such a big supporter of the channel. So thank you so much. And Sanders even popped in here at the beginning. There's a lot going on. So I appreciate everybody popping in, and the best doggone friends a guy could ask for. Let me just tell you that. All right. And see, I'm going to tell you all have a great evening. Happy Halloween to you all. I'll see you tomorrow for sure with my spooky stuff on. How's that? All right. Good night, everybody. This is your old buddy Sixwheelin saying, see you next time.